Hey guys, how's it going? It's Army3445 here doing another quick review. I'm gonna have this review up before my demonstration of the Blackhawk CQC holster, just to go over my newly received gun. And I did get this off of a trade, and I was not too happy about the trade. I kind of got ripped off in my end. Kid told me that it shot like a beauty and that there were no external parts rather than the scratches that were on the slide. Now, as you can see on the camera here, there's a glint on the slide, and that's because I did a repaint job. But it was cold out when I did that, so it kind of got bubbly. If you can see on the top here, it might be hard to see, but if you can see that, you have bubbles here on the slide, and it's a little too glossy for what I like, but it looks a lot better than it did, and it will work for now. So like I said, this is the KWA Glock 19, and overall, the build quality is pretty good. I mean, these things are not made anymore, so I had to deal with what I got. But once he did not tell me that the mags, because they are for like a Glock 18 or the ATP, when you have them in, and just to go over, this is an empty mag, there's no gas in it, pushing the button, and the gun is cleared, so nothing in there. So he didn't tell me that when you put these mags in, they stick out the bottom like this, and that you have to actually hold the mag up into the gun a little bit for it to actually fire and not release all the gas. Another thing that I was not told about was this crack here where the slide catch is. Inside that is actually, there's a piece of plastic that stops the mag from going too far up into the gun. It catches this lip here on the mag, so I was not told about that, so I have to get some heavy glue to secure that. Other than that, the gun is exceptionally built, and I agree with KWA. They make very good guns. This is probably a few years old, but it's still, once you hold the mag in and this broken piece is secured, it does shoot very nicely. It's very accurate, has exceptional range for a gas blowback pistol. This is the 19, so it does fit small. I have smaller hands, but it is pretty small. I mean, here's 3 fingers, and it's still coming, it fits right in the palm of my hand. So, overall though, the bottom is a polymer, I believe, basically what the real Glocks are made of. Very durable, besides this part. I know I'm saying it's durable, and then there's a broken piece here. The actual trigger safety, which a Glock should have, is not included. I don't know if that kid took it off or whatever. So there's no safety on this Glock, but as I always say, this is my safety here. So if you're responsible with firearms, you can always prevent stupid stuff from happening by keeping your finger off the trigger when not engaging someone. The slide is a little wobbly, but it's not gonna bother me because it is overall great quality. It's a heavier gun. My friend has a KWA Glock 23, which is basically the same gun, but in real life the 23 chambers are 45, and this chamber's a 9mm in real life. So his is a little lighter, which heaviness, being light or heavy, is not something that bothers me as long as the build quality is good, which it is. With the mags, they're just standard KWA mags. You can use them in G18s, ATPs, whatever. They look worn down, but they function. They do not leak, which is a nice plus. I hate getting leaky mags. But they just slide in here, and they kind of stick out. The gun itself, with the mag in it, probably weighs a little less than 3 pounds. It is actually really heavy. This is probably after, this was made a while ago, but probably after Glock got all picky with airsoft companies putting on trademarks, because as you can see, there's nothing here, there's nothing up here, and there was nothing on the slide. Even though I repainted it, there was absolutely no trademarks on the slide, and there's a mock serial number under here, if you can see that. And usually on the newer Glocks, that's a safety, but that's not safety on here. So it is somewhat like a real Glock. You can see that piece comes loose when I run the slide. But overall, the sights are nice. I repainted the front sight because he thought making a full green post here would be cool, so I sanded that off and put some white on there. You can see the barrel here, it's pretty beat up. I don't mind painting that because that's rarely seen when the gun is closed. I would like to replace the recoil spring, but for now it's fine for what I'm doing. It's a nice little backup weapon. Overall, I would recommend getting this gun, but they do not make it anymore, so if you can find someone who is willing to sell an old KWA Glock to you, I definitely pick it up. It is well worth, as long as everything is true about it and the seller is not lying to you and making stupid stuff up, and as long as it shoots well and is built well and there's nothing cracked on it, I would definitely recommend grabbing it from that person, because these are basically history, holding history in my hands, because KWA does not make these anymore. But once I get these things fixed up, it's going to be a nice CQB sidearm. It's also going to do fine in the field once summer comes and it's not too cold outside for the gas to just become small and worthless. But I will put up a shooting review soon, and we'll see how this gun functions. But for now, that's all on the KWA Glock 19. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you guys later.